Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
Speak with Legate Ricca. She will determine. The Greybeards. What do the... Why, there's nothing to... They are getting... My job is to quell this rebellion. You may have a point. By all accounts, the storm... Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard
report,
council.
Sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
The Greybeards have called a peace council to High Hrothgar. Keep it. Leave it.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. But regrets are pointless. Here we... Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors.
You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You're not invited here. You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
When has any good ever come from talking to the Empire?
I stand in the same room with Tullius again. At least not without a weapon in my hand.
Why, now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around. It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our
You
side?
know exactly... No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
We're here to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough! First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink. Having another port would ease our supply situation considerably. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
I don't blame you, Dragonborn. You made the best of a bad situation. But I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does it have to do with
you. I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Show us bones. Where will these demands end?
I'm listening.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for
This is
your
our
butchery
homeland,
at...
Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
You've been even-handed so far. What do you say to our demand? Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial forces into the Pale, Skald the Elder will go into exile, and Brinna Merilis will assume the Jarlship. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
I shouldn't agree to terms that so blatantly favor the Empire. I have no choice, though, under the circumstances. But once Alduin is defeated, then it will be the Empire's turn. Remember Evgir Unslad. You should be pleased, Elisif. You've done well for yourself as the Empire's pet Jarl. But beware, the Empire's loyalty is fickle. They will tire of this war, and then I will be the one dictating terms to you.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes.
I'm afraid there's
do my part.
A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. All well and good, but did you know that he was Alduin's chief lieutenant in ancient times? Responsible for terrible atrocities. It's true that his crimes are long in the past, but justice does not count the passage of years. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon. After your... I think it's very likely that...
Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
As I read it.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be of help here. Yes? What is it? Shout for Udaving from... Justice can be harsh, but it is still... Paternax was the author of many atrocities during the Dragon War. Crimes great enough to... True, he turned traitor to Alduin and helped overthrow the dragon cult, but that does not... Whether or not he has... Haven't you been...
There, he devours the souls of the heroic dead to feed his power. You must find his portal to Sovngarde.
I'm glad you were able to negotiate a truce, but I don't trust offering. You'll break it as soon.
The Greybeards have arranged a truce between the Stormcloaks and the Imperials. How long can such a thing last?
We're ready. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands. You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah? We're ready when you are. Have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
Or Ading!
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Hear that?
Steady. Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down.
I'll see you.
Joaquin, here I am.
Get back. Get back.
Oh!
Trap it, not kill it. That's it. Now wait until he's well inside.
Oh!
Ubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, no doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renigvaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval.
Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among themselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of Adova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Indeed, Orin Britbro, I cannot leave here until you defeat Alduin, which you cannot do without my help. You have reconsidered my offer, Onikan Kron? You will release me, Rolan, if in return I promise to take you to Skuldafn and stop helping Alduin? Onikan Korav Gair Mirad. It is, and you can trust. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some, on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not even notice me. Most of them are hardly painful at all to a large dragon such as yourself.
I can't believe... You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there? Your funeral. Someone else is going to have to help you get him back in there again.
What are you
Get ready to open the trap. This seems like a really bad idea to me. Carry on.
Was nu, Dini dein Ruthe Astral. Are you ready to see the world as only Adova can? Are you ready to see the world as only Adova can? Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only Adova can? Zukbrit Oth, I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the dove will only increase. Amativ, Mubokotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you, Griffboth Akrin. I will look for your return, or Alduin's.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have braved the shadowed veil, but vain is all courage against the peril that guards the way.
Near Giant's Gap. Then, but I never...
Alduin, can you lead the way to where Shore's Hall waits? I saw it. Shore's Hall. Hurry, before Alduin I'll try to hold to your hopeful... Quickly, before this encompassing fog once more snares me in the World Eater's net.
Oh! There is no escape. Courage is useless.
What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? A faithful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare, but Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. By what right do you request entry? Ah. It's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the Dragonblood. Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. Huh? Roda! You fought well. I find you worthy. It is long since one of the living was entered.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shaw's command we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But 3 await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hecon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, we'll hasten forth to smite the worm wherever he lurks.
Hold, comrades.
For 100
Let us
lifetimes,
counsel
my
take before
heart is
battle is
burned for
blindly
revenge on Alduin
Alduin's
too
mist
long
is more
delayed.
than a snare.
Far
Its
you've
shadowy
traveled,
gloom
your trials
is his
long,
shield
to
and
taste
cloak.
Sovngarde's sweet delights. For 100
Our valor
lifetimes,
combined,
Endless wait
we
gives
can
way
blast
to
the mist
battle.
and bring
Alduin's doom, his death for
Failure
ours.
speaks wisdom. The world eater, coward, fears you. Then unsheathe our blades in desperate.
Battle, my friends. The field will echo with the clamor of war. Our will undaunted.
Shaw's power protects this hall, but beyond is fear brought by Alduin.
By Shore's command, we curb our wrath. So we feast and sing till the final day.
We cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
Look!
Again!
Again, as one!
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
One more time, and the World Eater must face us.
Dovahkiin, Hikaven Kosa.
Mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovngarde of his evil snare. This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovngarde of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever, but your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting. When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Return now to Nirn, with this rich boon from Shore, my lord.
Oh,
A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde
with
new
great
power.
praise!
Surut fur kanaran. Vakinus oktavakrid.
So, it is done. Alduin, Dilon, the eldest is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been.
Of course. Alduin Wahlan Dani. I would not have helped you if I thought otherwise. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his Pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz Ach Ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same. Perhaps. At least it will continue to exist. Griglochlein. And, as you told me once, the next world will have to take care of itself. Furnilos. Even I cannot see past time's ending. But I forget myself. Crosis. Solos midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory. Shahroch Kondrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. Goran, I feel younger than I have in many an age. Many of the Dovahkiin are now strong against Kizar. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vazen, rightness of my Thum. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin. As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over. Furi Dovahkiin, I gladly acknowledge the power of your Thum. Zu Odaving, call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
Is it true what they say? There was a dragon held captive in Whiterun and you released it? By God's why?
There's nothing to fight for.
It's so good to see you again. Yeah. When you broke up, you've already done us a service in stopping the binding. But I wish you well, friend.
Be quick.
Careful.
I have so very many ways to deal with people. Very few of them pleasant. Take care of yourself and always remember, the
Word is spreading like mage fire.
Spill your blood.
The great evil has been vanquished. You have truly saved us all.
I can always find time to share a word with a warrior.
Please address all questions. My duty is to keep your weapon out of your hands, and we'll get along just fine.
It's a fine day with you around. Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
All hail the Dragonborn.
The
Be
courier
quick.
must have
I
found
have little
you.
patience for mundane
The Imperials
concerns.
are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
Anyone with a stout heart
I
like
have so
yours,
very many ways to
welcome
deal with
here.
people. Very few
If you
of
have
them
business,
pleasant.
with the passing of my dear husband Torek,
Take care of yourself.
the weighty position of Jarl has fallen
The
to
world
me.
is ripe with people.
The
Please
ancient
direct
gang you are
questions to my
Dovahkiin.
steward.
Dragonborn.
Keep the faith. General Tullius will
The
lead
gods
this
gave you
war.
2 hands, and you use them both for your weapon. I can respect that.
I can't believe we lost Mark.
Stormcloaks have taken the
My
Reach.
family has
but will
ruled there
return.
for generations.
The Empire will bring order. I don't like talking to someone who holds their honor so cheaply.
Igmund is alive, and I'll keep it that
I don't
way,
think...
Jarl or
well,
not.
hello.
Jarls come and jarls go, but a good cook stays for a lifetime.
Watch your feet. We just
I'm a
cleaned there.
very,
Oh, hello. Just tidying up. Someday, I'll be a gallant heroine. You make it look so appealing.
Hey, watch it!
Imagine blowing up an entire town. Damn college. Winterhold will never be the same.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you... Damn Stormcloak rebels. Think you've got the metal? Honestly, the Legion can use... if you're serious. But talk to Legate Ricka. She handles the local recruiting. You mean Ulfric, the Nord King? But rest assured, citizen. We have Skyrim's days are darkening. And the Legion will soon be called into service like never. Think you've got the... Honestly, the Legion can... If you're serious, make your way to Solitude. Our headquarters is Castle Dower. You find General... But talk to Legate Ricka. She handles the local recruiting. Until next time.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
What business do college majors have in a place like...
If you must venture southwest, stay clear of Volskag. It is a
Speak with Legate Ricka. She will determine if you are Legion material. We need to stem the flow of... Hjalmarch is an important buffer zone between the rebels. Taking the Pale gives us... We will oust Ulfric. By holding on to Falkreath, Ulfric's Stormcloak's head rolling. We need the rift. Ulfric will want to take Whiterun. The Legions. Take, for example, Ulfric's... I'm original. Now, while I'm certain this is all terribly interesting to you, I have important matters to... He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men. Watch yourself.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General.
You're
the man's
dismissed.
going to try to take Whiterun. Something to report? Balgroof refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
There's not much up there, but if we can regain Winterhold, our proximity to
You
Windhelm
survived
should
Helgen?
keep Ulfric wary
General
and
Tullius
wasting
told me
troops
what
garrisoned
happened.
at home.
Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion. Is that We'll soon... I'm sending you to... If you die, the ancient... Sadly, Fort Hurrah... We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits. Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier.
Dismiss.
Springtime in old Stros McTime.
Walk into the city a free man. Retire someday. Give myself an island.
Hey, watch it!
Tell me again why I'm wasting men chasing after a fairy tale.
You can sell off that junk at
Welcome
bits and
back, soldier.
pieces.
I'm glad you made it in one piece. I'll send men to garrison the fort right away. You did well. I'm impressed. But before we go any further, it's time for you to officially join the Legion. Speak with General Tullius. He'll administer the oath.
In joining the Legion, you'll be taking an oath binding you to the service of the Emperor, and thus to every citizen of the Empire. Are you prepared to make that commitment? Well, upon my honor and unwavering, may those above long live the welcome. Just remember, speak to... Now, if I'm not mistaken, Legate Ricca has a special assignment for you. Tell me again why I'm wasting men chasing after a fairy tale.
Welcome to the Legion, Auxiliary. Listen up. Ulfric's right-hand man, Galmar Stonefist, has located what he believes is the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. We're going to make sure he doesn't get his hands on it. The rest of my men are already assembling outside Corvinjune. I'll meet you there as soon as I finish up here. Likely only Ulfric's death or the overthrow of the Jarl supporting him will end this. Either way, if Ulfric gets his hand on that crown, it won't be a fairy tale.
God might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon drawn.
Good to see you, my friend. I knew you'd make a proper legionnaire. I'm glad you'll be with me in there. I don't like the looks of this place. And I'm not talking about the Stormcloaks. You too, huh? I'd much rather a straight-up fight than creeping around a place like this. But never mind all that. We're the Emperor's soldiers. We'll do our duty no matter what stands in our way, right?
What's the hurry? Get away from me.
You must be the new recruit. Welcome to the
Been
Legion.
so long since I killed the Stormcloak. My sword arm's getting flat.
I don't know what we're doing here.
I don't like
Orders
the look
are
of this
orders.
place.
It's the waiting that gets me.
What's the situation?
Stormcloaks were already
Looks
camped
like the
out around
damned
the
rebels
entrance
got
to
here
the mine.
first.
They
No
don't know
matter.
we're here yet.
We have the element of surprise. Prepare to move out. Follow me. Well, that's something. At least. Listen up, Legionnaires. Those Stormcloaks.
You better clear out.
I'll water the ground with your blood.
Well done. They never knew what hit them. But don't underestimate the Stormcloaks. Many are Legion veterans. Everybody ready? You two, stay and guard the entrance. We don't want any Stormcloak reinforcements taking us by surprise. I don't like the look of this. Perfect spot. And this
What's
must
the
be the Hall of Stories. What is that? Some kind of stone clock? Uh-oh! Look out! Careful! I wouldn't do that again unless we know for sure it's going to open. Good job. All right, everyone. Keep your guard up. Let's move out. All right, Legionnaires. Spread out and see what we've got. Auxiliary, do what you do best. See if you can find some way to get that gate open. Keep looking. There's gotta be some way to get that gate open. Keep looking. There's got to be some way to get that gate open. How's it going? Did you find anything yet? Keep looking. There's got to be some way to get that gate open. This may sound obvious, but do you see a lever anywhere? All right, let's move, men. We've got more. Steady, Legionnaires. We've been through worse. Just...
That's what I was afraid of.
Follow me. Let's see where this leads.
Be careful!
We'll stay here and see if we can find anything else that could be of use.
Hey, watch it.
Seems there's no... Yep. Light, medium. All right, here you go. Now that's it. One free outfit per soldier. Such an investment will mean that I can take better... You'll look back on this as one of your best decisions. I swear it. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
Stay out of trouble, Argot.
We need the rift. Excellent work, soldier. I have to admit, I had my doubts it even existed. That's what... I need someone I can... We have it on good authority that Ulfric... This missive should convince him. Be aware, soldier. These documents contain sensitive intelligence for the Jarl's eyes only. You have your orders, soldier.
One of the guards said he saw a mage appear out of thin air. Claimed it was one...
May the god... No doubt. Well, out with it! I see. Give... Just... These are interesting reports. Prevent... One moment. But don't go far. I expect I'll need you.
Pray wait.
I'm of a mind with Irileth. It's time to act.
You plan to march on Windhelm?
I'm not a fool, Proventus. I mean, it's time to challenge Ulfric to face me as a man, or to declare his intentions.
He'll do no such thing.
He was rather straightforward with Torrig.
Torrig? He simply walked up to the boy and murdered him.
That boy was High King of Skyrim.
I'm not the High King, but neither am I a boy. If Ulfric wants to challenge my rule in the old way, let him. Though I suspect he'll prefer to send his storm cloaks to do it for him.
True. He's already proven his personal strength. Now he seeks to prove his armies.
Then might I urge you to consider General Tullius's request? I mean, if you are bent on offending Jarl Ulfric.
Ulfric is the one who has offended. But Proventus has a point. Ulfric has made it clear. In his mind, to refuse his claim is to side with the Empire.
And what harm is there in letting a few legionnaires die in place of your own men?
It seems cowardly.
Was it cowardly, then, to accept the white gold concordat?
This again. That was different. Was I given a chance to object to the terms of the treaty? No. The Jarls weren't asked. We were told. And we had to like it.
The chests of gold didn't hurt.
Damn it! This isn't about gold!
It's time to decide.
Lord, wait. Let us see if Ulfric is serious.
Oh, he's serious. but so am I.
Finally.
You there. I have a message for you to deliver to our friend, the esteemed Jarl of Windhelm. Deliver this axe to Ulfric Stormcloak. If he returns it to you, it means we have business. Good. Good. Proventus, bring me my pen. And the good parchment. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to sit... Yes, to General Tullius. I need to make a few things clear before I accept these legionnaires of his. You have my attention. Until next time.
I own Hollyfrost Farm.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of
Yes?
We've
Is that...
intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire
You're quite brave to carry such a... You can return. I expect a great deal of excitement in the city of Whiterun. I must now show them there is no progress. The Empire and the Jarls who back them must be swept. Oh? True? Sooner. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
It was you convinced the Jarl to trap that dragon in.
Sir, I have a... We had that beast
Take
contained.
a moment to breathe, soldier.
And you released it. But why? Sir. Why would you do such a
Breathe.
thing?
You've returned with my axe. I knew that would be his response. As soon as you left, I sent word to General Tullius, who's been kind enough to lend us some of his troops, and Legate Scipius here. Let Ulfric try to make it past our combined forces. I'll turn you back over to your legion. Legate Scipius will have use for you. Gods be with us all. Now, if you don't mind, I've got... Damn it.
The Stormcloaks are here. In force. Get down to the front line. This is it. We must hold the city. Now move it!
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Your very lives? And what does the Empire do? Nothing!
Be careful. What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire...
This is it! This is the day for the Empire and for the Legion. And behold...
Come to chat with an old woman?
Send Ulfric my regards.
Do your good deed for the day? Please, someone do something!
No. They've got archers over here.
I think you're bleeding.
Send Ulfric my regards.
Everyone, on me! The Jarl wishes to speak.
Be careful!
By defeating Ulfric at Whiterun, we have solidified the allegiance of the Jarl. Perhaps the Stormcloaks will soon lose heart for this little rebellion of theirs once and for all. I'm promoting you to Quester. Take this blade, a symbol of your new station and responsibility. I'll keep an eye on your progress. The Empire rewards excellence, and so do I. Make your way to our camp, and you'll be doing whatever Rickett for the Emperor.
Hey, watch it!
Guard might get nervous. A woman approaches with a... weapon drawn.
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time. Keep your guard up.
The General and I have... You're going to... I need you to... This will require stealth and... Good. I can always count on you, can't I?
I know what you mean. Oh, come to gloat, have we? To poke fun
Welcome
at
to
the
Mistvale
Jarl's
Keep.
youngest son?
I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel.
Harald, I have need of you.
Yes, Mother. What is it?
This situation with the sewers beneath the city. I hear people have entered this place and have gone missing. Do you know of this?
As Riften's steward...
I've heard
Not
such
here.
things.
Stay close and the guards will leave you alone.
Assures me they're just fabrications.
If you're here to
and there's
report
nothing
any
down there
instances
save
of
a few
corruption,
stray skeever.
be confident that we're
Well, make sure we
handling
keep
these
the
rumors
patrols
accordingly.
out night and day, just to be certain.
You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws. Not here. Come with me. Stay close and the guards will leave you alone. I suppose you're here to extort something from me? Is that it? Well, what is it you want?
Do you
So, you're an Imperial spy. Interesting. I have no strong love for the Stormcloaks. Perhaps we can find a way for both of us to prosper from this unfortunate discovery? What if I told you about a large shipment of gold and weapons?
I want to know if you've made any progress with my son. Is he cursed? Has he been possessed?
Oh, no. I'm no fool. You'll learn what you need to know once we've come to an agreement. Well, I suppose I'm not left much choice in the matter, am I? Very well. I trust a hefty purse of septims will... enough to make a significant... They're taking... It'll be a fairly slow-moving caravan. The shipment is quite heavy, and guard... Now, let's pretend we never had this discussion. You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both. Excellent. It just so happens I've got some scouts along the road. Meet up with them and together see if you can't overpower the caravan. Many of my countrymen joined the rebels. They can't see the big picture. Skyrim needs the Empire as much as it needs us. In these grave times, each legionnaire must be his better self at all times and under all conditions.
Still sore where I took that arrow. I hate archers.
Oh, quit your belly. King.
This Imperial armor is damn heavy.
It's not that bad.
Well, well, look who it is. How have you been? Really? So that's what's in there. Coins and weapons. That was crafty. I'm sure having a steward in the... Lucky for us, we're outnumbered. You got here just in time. First. Next, with a bit of luck, we'll catch them completely off guard and even... Good. There's a sentry patrolling the... We'll go in quiet and drop him with a combined arrow barrage. Keep low, fire on my word. We'll get him when he comes back around.
Be careful.
We make quite a team, eh? I'll stay here and guard the shipment. You get back to camp with the news. Have them send some men with a new wagon. This one isn't going anywhere.
Something to report? Your objective? Meet the soldier. Well, soldier, are you up to the task? I knew I could count on you, soldier.
For the Emperor!
I'll water the ground with your...
Be careful.
That's it.
guard might get nervous. I'm waiting.
Taking control of the rift was a great victory. Ulfric must be rather nervous with us so close to his doorstep. Battles are won by trained and disciplined men. Wars are won by talented and exceptional individuals. I'm raising you to prefect. Take this blade as a gift and symbol of your new rank. You've earned it. You're needed in Winterhold. Report to our hidden camp there. Gods be with you.
Citizen?
Feel free to make requests. There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
What's your business here in Winterhold? Not that it matters anymore. No one bothers coming to Winterhold for any other reason. I've heard Hansa was in line to be hired. Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return.
The general not. But more importantly, I am a daughter of Skyrim. I've been a daughter Ulfric, but the rebels are only inflaming the tension. I consider this conversation over. Many of my your objective. The rebels are keeping. I've sent. They won't be expect. This won't be easy, but that's why I'm sending you. Think you can? Peace may yet return to Skyrim, but until then,
when are we going to see some action?
Yeah.
close enough. Can't hide from me.
There's more of them somewhere around here. Will do.
Thanks. Let's teach these bastards a lesson. All right. Last but not least, let's go.
What was that?
I knew I heard something.
That'll teach you. I'm still sore where I took that arrow. I hate archers. Oh, quit your belly aching.
Great work. Get back and report our success. I'll stay here and clean up the mess. Glad you were
Going
here.
to find whoever
Couldn't have
did
done
this.
it without you. I'm sick of waiting. When are we going to...
Guard might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon drawn. Watch the skies, traveler.
Now that we have Winterhold, I can garrison some troops there until I'm ready to march on Windhelm. I have come to rely heavily upon you. It is only fitting that you join the upper echelon. I am hereby elevating you to the rank of legate. On behalf of the Empire and myself, please accept this gift along with your new rank. Congratulations. Hurry over to our mill. And soldier, you better help me win back for the Empire.
What is it?
No lollygagging.
Need something?
Fight. Something to Your objective is Fort Sunguard. Meet the Well, soldier, are you up to the task?
Quit your belly aching.
I knew I could count on you, soldier.
Carlos, smite! No more for you!
You call yourself a warrior?
You down!
This is what you want, huh?
No, not like this.
Enough of this!
That's it. That's all.
Right. End it.
Hey, watch it.
What are you? Some kind of barbarian?
It was important we reclaimed the Reach. Letting Ulfric control the flow of silver was a mistake. One I'm glad we finally corrected. You've little time to glory in your accomplishments. We're gathering our final assault on Windhelm. Report to our camp in Eastmarch. Now that we have Winterhold, I can garrison some troops there until I'm ready to march on Windhelm.
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aromatics.
Can't wait to gut one of those rebels.
Something to report? Your objective is the meet the soldier. Well, soldier, are you up to the task? I knew I could count on you, soldier.
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
For the sons of Skyrim! For Skyrim! For the sons of Skyrim! I think you're bleeding.
Training! Stand up! Water the ground with your blood! stay sharp.
Something to report? The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Empire and Skyrim. We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it!
Time to deliver the... Ulfric thinks he can hide behind the walls of his castle. But we will fight our way in and drag him out through the rubble to face justice. Because this is the end for them. The Stormcloaks will fight like cornered rats. They will be fierce and crafty. But they are no match for Legionnaires. You are the best and the brightest warriors in Tamriel. Professional soldiers. Fearless and devastating. The Emperor will be paying close attention to what happens here today. Men who distinguish themselves will be well rewarded. Ready now! Everyone with me! For the Empire! For the Legion!
For the glory of the fire! Kill you!
Finish this! I cannot! For the Emperor! Call yourself a warrior? Die, damn you!
The water is drowned with your blood.
Enough of this!
sons of Skyrim!
Already done, sir.
Ulfric Stormcloak, you are guilty of insurrection, murder of Imperial citizens, assassination. Come on! And the Empire.
Oh, damn you!
Well, Ulfric, you can't escape from me this time. Any last requests before I send you to wherever you people go when you die?
Sovngarde, sir.
Right. Well?
Let the Dragonborn be the one to do it. It'll make for a better song.
Song or not, I just want it done. Here, use my sword to do it. I made sure to sharpen it for the occasion.
Talos be with you.
What was that, Legate?
Nothing. Just saying goodbye.
Well, the men will be expecting some kind of speech, and we'll need to hand the city over to that Free Winter fellow.
Runwolf. Yes, I've sent men to protect him and bring him here. Windhelm will need a government quickly if we are to prevent more violence.
The Legion will be staying here for quite some time. I don't expect there to be any further violence. Oh, and Legate, it's been an honor to have you at my side. As a token of my appreciation, I want you to keep my sword. And now to deliver a speech.